welcome back to On the Couch. We're joined with Jamie and Kevin.
Yep, from To Write Love on Her Arms.
Nice to meet you.
It's an organization here at Rowan. So tell us a little bit about what To Write Love on Her Arms is.
We're actually a U chapter of the national organization. The national organization works to bring hope and just have a community for those suffering from suicide, self-harm, addiction, and other mental illnesses.
Yeah, we try to bring up the fact that they're not alone in their struggle. With everything that they're going through, there's about 100 others that are also in their footsteps. And we try to guide them to go through the right courses and get the right help to get over their issues, whether it be drug abuse to self-harm, self-image, everything that Jamie brought up. So we're there to guide them.
So how did this national organization begin?
It actually started when the founder, his name's also Jamie, his friend Renee was actually denied entry to a rehab facility because she was still had everything in her system and she needed to detox. So what they did was they set up base at his house, and he and his friends just had a 24-hour watch to make sure she was okay, make sure that she knew that she was loved, there were people supporting her until she was okay enough to actually get into the rehab facility.
It actually became big because they started making merchandise, just shirts that said "To Write Love on Our Arms," as Jamie has here. Looks nice. But I'm gonna get mine very soon.
Yeah.
And they started making those shirts, and a lot of rock bands started buying them, and it became famous just because through TV pictures and all that, and people started buying it. The money was going towards her treatment, Renee's treatment. And it started picking up and it bloomed over the course of a year or so to a huge organization. So that's where you find us now.
The name itself actually came from a poem that Jamie wrote. You can actually read it on the To Write Love on Her Arms website. It's really touching. And so that's what it was titled, To Write Love on Her Arms, all about his friend Renee and everything else.
Cool. Yeah. And so we have a little chapter at Rowan.
Yes.
And when did that start?
We actually,
Just started.
It was founded.
Was it founded by Jess?
No, it was actually founded by Serby.
Serby.
Yeah.
Who's the SJ president right now?
Yeah, SJ president right now.
Yeah, and Jess was closely involved as well, along with a couple others. And so that was probably probably a year and a half ago that they started petitioning. Okay. And then just within the past month or two, we became official within the school, and then right after that with the organization. Okay. So we're an official U chapter of the organization. Yeah.
And coincidentally, we were joined in by there's the TCNJ U chapter. A lot of them just joined this semester, so it's not like we're late in the ball game or anything like that. TCNJ just started this semester. I'm pretty sure I think the one in Rutgers as well also started this semester. So it's good to see that it's already picked up in Jersey and famous colleges here as as well.
What type? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you know how many other chapters there are?
Well, there are a lot because it's national. It's a national organization. So there's
every state, every
in Jersey
college.
at least 3, so we can say that.
In Jersey,
3.
And what kind of things do you guys have planned for the campus? Or
okay, so actually, our biggest event coming up, we have this is our fundraising event for the organization. We have our Hope and Mic Night, which is on March 27th. Pretty much we're looking for inspirational singers, poetry, kind of speeches that relate back to really the core foundation of the organization, just to have a really nice night of hope and sharing.
Yeah.
Cool.
As it says, it's an open mic night, so it's anyone who wants to do, as Jamie said, anything from poems to doing songs and all that. There's a place in, I believe it's Pittman, called the Bus Stop, where we're
I love that place.
Yeah.
Great, so it's already out there. So so that's where we're going to be meeting up to do the Hope and Mic Night, and we're accepting auditions for that now.
Cool.
Yeah. Also, and if anyone would like to send a submission with their song or a short video, you can send it to twloha.rowan@gmail.com.
And how do you pronounce that little acronym?
Twaloha. It's aloha with the TW in the beginning.
Okay, so they can remember that, and we have it up on the screen.
It even took us a while to say that, so practice makes perfect.
Okay, because that's a long name for an organization, To Write Love on Her.
We actually also have another smaller event coming up 2 days before that on March 25th called Fear versus Dreams. That'll be in the Student Center from 11 to 3 on March 25th.
Yeah.
So.
March 25th in the Student Center. Okay, and it's in the pit? Happening?
Is that
I think it's downstairs.
Oh, downstairs.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's gonna happen?
So the Fear versus Dreams is actually something they do nationally all the time. And so we just kind of have a sheet of paper, and the whole premise is that you write at the top one fear and at the bottom one dream. And it's just kind of to show that like you're not alone in your fears and that everyone has dreams and you have something to strive towards.
Okay.
Oh, I love that. And
Show the
this is-
contrast between them. Yeah.
And on March 25th.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
All day?
No, just
It's in the
11 to
evening.
3.
11 to 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kick people out.
You could not sign.
No dreams.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Yes.
So real quick, how did each of you get involved in? What made you want to get involved in the Rowan chapter?
Yeah, because if this is just one of 3, right? You said in the state.
I'm pretty sure
Well,
there
there's
might be
probably more,
more,
it's
but
probably
Now there's
we're
more,
aware
but-
there's 3,
But
like
big
ours.
schools,
Yeah.
right, that we
Yes.
know of. Yeah.
Well, I mean, for me personally, I commuted the first 2 years, and so this was kind of like I had already known about the organization. My sister actually, she goes here too. We both saw it, and she was like, "We should really go to this. We both know this. This is really cool."
Like a meetings
Yeah,
and
we saw
stuff.
the meeting, and then I really liked the meetings. I really liked what they stood for, and so I just ended up to keep going. And now
Right.
that like I kind of am on campus, it was a lot easier to get involved, and so it just kind of stuck.
Staying involved, yeah.
Yeah, with me it actually started off with like a simple reason. I was good friends with Surabhi Pathak. She told me she's starting this club, Taloha, come by to the meetings, come for support, and I was like, I'll be there. I showed up, and within the first like 3 meetings, it's amazing how close you get with the group because it is a small, tight group. We pick close meeting schedules and all that. We're really tight knit, and I enjoyed that. Within the first like 3 meetings, I was already everyone knew my name, I knew theirs, I understood what was going on. I loved the message that we were trying to spread, and trying to get rid of like stigmatisms that come with
Yeah.
Mental
Definitely.
illnesses.
Definitely.
Yeah, with all of
issues.
those.
So I was like, this is definitely something I want to continue for the next year, and I was like, board member it is. Let's do it.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
Interesting, because you are an engineering major?
Yes, I'm a civil engineer.
And what's your major?
I'm a public relations major with a minor in journalism and communication studies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would think kind of that, like, I don't know, you would maybe be into like psychology or something like that. But it's interesting that you do study different things, but
Yeah.
it kind of hit home.
I mean, it actually,
Yeah.
that kind of accents the fact that, like, these issues aren't just for psychology majors. They're
Yeah.
not just for people who are interested, like, the mind and
Right.
stuff like that.
Right.
These issues affect everyone. And we're just kind of here to show you you're not alone. There is help available, and we're here to get you to that. And we're here to provide a safe community for where you can feel good and know that people are here for you.
Yeah.
I might work with like cement all day, but outside of that, I believe myself to be like a people's person, and this really
Yeah.
does get that out to a majority of people that really could, use someone to be by their side when they need help. So,
Awesome.
no matter what major you are in Rowan or anywhere, this is a club that will relate to all.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. All right, well, good luck with the events coming up
Thank you
on
very
Thank
March
you guys for
25th.
coming.
All right,
Yeah,
thank
thanks
you.
for-
Hope
thanks
to
for
see
coming on.
everyone.
All right, we will be right back with more on the couch.